Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. Of course, guess what today's look's going to be? Yep, you guessed it, pink. So I think this may be my final pink look. I kind of I love pink, but I'm really getting tired of pink, to be honest with you. I think I need to move into another color. Now watch me say that, and then the next thing I do, it will be pink. I just have that feeling, you know what I mean? But I love pink, but I decided to go a little bit different today. I went with pink mascara and everything. I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this. I do think the pink mascara on the bottom lash line one isn't bad, but when I put it on the top, I just don't like it. I don't, and maybe it's because of the pink, the ISO pink. I'll get it out eventually. That is the reason, but I just I'm not a fan of that. I think it's too light of a pink. I don't mind the dark blue on my lashes because it's so dark. I'm not a fan of the teal. I don't know. What do you all think about the colored mascara? How do you all play with it? Because it's almost like colored mascara is like colored shadows. If you're not used to it, you do a neutral look and then you put a color on either like your waterline or your like the bottom lash line. You know, that's where you put your pop of color in a way. I don't know. This palette is old, but it's pink. And I thought that's a good palette to end with on this pink journey of mine. Although there's tons more pink shadows, there's just different ways of playing with pink, I feel like. And I've realized that in doing all of these looks, there's just certain pinks that I like, certain shades I don't. And then there is also the fact that I don't really like all pink looks. I like to have a darker color involved in the look. As far as like a purple or a brown, depending on the pink. I'm not a fan of like pink and red. I just feel like the gradient to it all just sort of smashes together, almost like this look here. Like you can barely see that there are three shades here. You know what I mean? Because they just so much go together. You know, which isn't a bad thing if that's the look you're kind of going for. You know, if you want that gradient effect, then that's really good that you have that. But I kind of like to see each color stand on its own when I do an eyeshadow look. And again, that's just my opinion. I do apologize if you can hear the thunder, because it's coming down. It's coming down real good, real good, to be honest. So that's interesting. But fun times, fun times. I will swatch out all these colors on my hand though once I'm done the look. I just really don't want to get pink all over me. And really today I should have went with a more subdued pink look, considering like I'm wearing a light pink. But I decided to pop with this one, this particular palette. And well, it's a lot brighter than I thought it was going to be. But that's okay, you know. I knew this was one of the palettes. When you think of a pink palette, this is one that came to mind right off the bat for me. So I knew I was going to play with it at some point. I didn't know when, but being as I am kind of tired of playing with pinks, it's come time to pull it out and play with it so that I can kind of move on. Although I do have newer palettes coming in, hopefully. I did order the Glam Light one and it finally did ship, those two chocolate palettes. And then, did you see ColourPop, y'all? It's not launching, what is that? How do you say it? Naruto? I don't know. I didn't see it, but my daughter did. And I do watch that kinda with my daughter. But, and I mean my youngest daughter when I'm talking about this, but she was like, please, please, mom. And I was like, you kind of said you wanted Sailor Moon too, and you don't even play with that palette. So, but she swears if I buy this collection, and I'm like, my fiance is like, you need it for her, huh? I was like, well, of course. He was like, it would have nothing to do with you, though, right? I was like, of course not. You gotta buy two of them. One for me, one for her. But I don't think I will. I think I will just buy the one because I haven't seen the pictures yet of the palette. I may have to buy like an extra palette, but as far as like the liners and stuff, I'm not big on liners. Like the gel liners, yes, but liquid liners, no. And she likes the liquid liner as well. I like the gel liners. We kind of go hand in hand, really, because what I don't like, she likes. What she likes, I don't like. So it kind of works for us in a way. But she's really not been into makeup for a while now. But my granddaughter is. She is so into it. I'm using that same shade on the bottom lash line. She's been really into it, which has been fun. And she's learning, you know. And I try to like give her the confidence she needs or wants, because obviously little kids think they do great even if it's like somewhere down here, you know what I mean? But I'm like, I'm not perfect, so why would you don't need to be perfect. And I do kind of let her do her own thing. She does kind of go for those darker colors, so I have to monitor her, because if not, it looks like black all over her eyes and stuff, which that just may be her style. It definitely was her mother's style. It definitely was my style when I was younger, high school. Darker the better. But I don't know. So I am kind of intrigued about the new ColourPop launch. It's got me wondering. And I'm just going to darken up this corner. So what can I say about this palette? Well, the palette itself is pink. So you would have to assume the colors in it's going to be pink. Although, I really did not expect it. I mean, in a way, I did expect it to be this bright of a pink. But at the same time, I kind of was hoping it would go lighter. I will also say that I've only played with this palette one time before. Even though, and that's crazy to say, because like when I think of pink palettes, you would think like the first ones to come off the top of my head are ones that I obviously play with the most, but it's not. And I've realized this by doing this, that just because it's a pink palette does not mean I'm going to like it. Because chances are, the pinks that I do like have got so many other colors in with it, that's why I like them. And that's the crazy part, I know. But good thing is that it's an easy look. But see, perfection. This really was quick and easy, y'all. And the palette is very affordable. And easy to use. Packaging, pretty good. And it's been around a while. So it must sell pretty good, considering it's still around. Because we all know how fast products can come and go in a line. Say my favorite lid shade when it comes to pink either. You would think it would be, but it isn't. But this neck shade, it kind of is. It's kind of the color of my shirt, and I think that's why I like it so much. Like I said, generally, if I was like choosing a palette to match with myself today, this shade here would have been the shade that I would have had all over my lid. This very light pink shade. I'm going to actually take it up into the crease a little bit too. Like that. Give it a little bit like of a, I don't know, kind of in the mood to do that again. It's been a while. There we go, like that. I don't know. I just feel like putting a little bit of brightness in there. I don't know why. I think because I need a little bit of brightness in my life. Besides the fact that it's so cloudy outside. For the waterline, the lower lash line, I used Exit. And then for the top lash line, I used Swerve. Oops, which are both ColourPop liners. One's white, one's pretty much black. And then for mascara, like I said, I went with the Pat McGrath in Pink Mystique mascara. Probably not my best bet, but since I did it, you know. I wanted to end on a bang with pink, but I think I just ended with a pink look, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I love pink looks. But I've learned that when it comes to pink looks, I like to have other colors than just pink. And then I put that on the bottom and top lash line. Or the top and bottom lashes, not lash line, sorry. And like I said, I do like these colors for the lower lash line, just not the top lash line, or top lashes. I do like this mascara though. I am a fan of the mascara itself, the formula. I just don't think the color for this particular look is doing any good, but I really wanted to end with an all pink look, so I think I did achieve that nonetheless. And I think the reason why also I like another color in with my pinks is because I do love pink. I'm not going to deny that, but my eyes are green or hazel or something, and I always think purple brings them out a little more. Same with brown. It brings just in a different way, I guess, so I like it better. So let's swatch the shades really quickly so that you get a little bit of help on trying to guess the palette. I only used 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Only used 5 shades in the palette. So that tells you how easy of a look. And I will say, like I said, that inner corner shade that I used, that's really the shade I should have went with on the lid. And then maybe use my highlight as an inner corner, I don't know. But those are the shades from the palette I used. The palette is an affordable palette. It's an older palette. Packaging, great. It's got a mirror. The theming, right on key. So if you can guess the palette, leave it down in the comments. I hope this was entertaining in some way. I learned a lot along this journey of what I like in a look. But tell me, and what pink palette, again, is your favorite? Because I don't... don't know. All I do know is that I do like other colors with my pinks. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday, and I'll see you in the next one. Again, these are the shades. That way it helps you a little bit on, and they do stain. That could be another clue for you. So, but I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.